We got all the contestants to share their sweatshirts, and we tied them all together and strung them across the entire dorm to make a volleyball net.
It was extraordinary.
And we played a full game of volleyball in the dorms with like everybody.
I love you. I love Screen Rant.
Really?
When I seen the article on Screen Rant, I felt like I made it. I was like, I'm done.
Wow, you're about to get another one. I actually want to start with you. I feel like you had such a great leadership kind of role in the show, which seemed like you had a lot of moments to be proud of, might have also contributed to your demise. Mm-hmm. What is your proudest moment as a leader?
I'd say inspiring my lieutenant in warships, because she was very quiet, she was very humble, and I literally asked her, say, hey, you take the reins. And she said, really? Yes, take the reins, I trust you. They trust you, let's do it. And I think that her notoriety doesn't get enough attention. She was the reason why we won. She was the reason why we won warships and why we didn't lose anyone. That was my proudest moment.
I want to ask about warships, but first I want to say I found your elimination the most relatable. I feel like that's what I would have done.
Thank you so much, because it was, my friends texted me like, that was the most B thing I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, yeah.
I would have been there too, so I appreciated it. I loved your interviews during warships because you were just listing esoteric facts about the game. Did you study like these kinds of games when you knew you were going on the show? Did you do prep, or did you just knew that?
No, I did absolutely no prep when I went, and I felt like an idiot because when I got into the dorms, they were like, yeah, I've been practicing red light, green light, I got cookies, I've been doing this. And like, what have you been doing? And I was like, napping. So it just happened that my knowledge wasn't necessarily specific to warships. It was about board games as a whole and strategy games as a whole. It's important to know the warship is very luck-based, and also we were playing human-sized version, so all rules go out the window, and also you lose when only 2 boats go out, not your whole board. So it had a lot of luck to it as well, but I'm glad that the things I did know came in handy. But my lieutenant also made some great calls, Amanda 019, so yeah.
Roland, it hurt to watch you go the way that it went. Fair enough. We didn't really see your reaction when you found out who was behind it. So what was it like to find that out? How did you feel?
So I found out on the airplane to LA yesterday morning, and I was pretty salty.
What do you say when you see Maya after that?
I actually just saw her a minute ago, and like I was joking around with her a little bit, but like we're good. Yeah, no, she's sick.
I just found out that in the dorms in Squid Game, people were using the condoms as like moisturizer.
Did you see my post on that?
I actually did. I did.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
No problem.
But now I have to ask all of you, what are your dorm life hacks for Squid Game?
Can I say not that, by the way?
Not that.
It was not, I did
Avoid
not
that at all
personally indulge, but that's not moisturizer, so don't do it. I would say instead, do you know what was great? People were using underwear as sleep masks to block out the studio lights. I did that towards the end and it was genius.
That's a good hack.
Yeah.
I think the biggest life hack was Ginu turning all the socks and underwear into like a soccer ball and volleyball. And at one point, we got all the contestants to share their sweatshirts, and we tied them all together and strung them across the entire dorm to make a volleyball net.
It was extraordinary.
And we played a full game of volleyball in the dorms with like everybody.
Lord.
It was sick.
And I would say using your pants as a pillow, as a second pillow.
Oh, also a great idea. Yes.
Yeah, because the pillows was like flat and I'm big, so I had to sleep diagonal on the bed. My feet was hanging off the bed, and I had to sleep diagonal. So I used my pants as a second pillow. Slept like a baby, like a very trauma-filled baby, but baby nonetheless.
Fair enough. I know what to do if I go on the show now. Thank you all so much. It's great meeting you. Congrats on everything.